Hey everyone, we're Tom and Bunny, and we want to let you know that Tom'sTrips.com sponsors all of our videos, and without them, we couldn't be producing these videos. We're going to talk about clubs.
Yes.
So, we're going to talk about basically to go to a club. A lot of people don't go because they say it's too expensive. They want all this money. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay it or make fun of it, but a lot of people don't go to clubs. They have every excuse from I have to get a babysitter and go buy alcohol to go pay the club. In other words, the club should let them in for free because they got a babysitter and they got to go buy alcohol and drive the hour to get there.
Let's put this in a perspective. If you're going to go meet a couple that you met online, you still have to pay for a babysitter.
Boy, Bunny's talking direct, isn't she? She's going to pound it into you.
You still have to pay for a babysitter. You're probably going to go to dinner, so now you got to pay for dinner.
Right.
You're going to have drinks, so you got to pay for drinks.
Yep.
So you're still, and if you decide that you want to play, you got to rent a hotel.
So let's throw out some numbers for them. So if you go to pretty much any reputable club, they're going to charge a membership fee.
Yes.
Membership fees can range anywhere from $5 to a couple $100, depending on the club or event.
Correct.
The average we're seeing out there is, well, about $50 a year is about an average. One of the clubs that we go to, they charge $40 every 6 months. There's a resort that charges $50 every 6 months. And we just went to a club that charges $50 every 2 months.
You know what? I think pretty much on the average that we've gone to, that we've seen so far, everybody's going to that 6 month mark.
Yeah, because of the member turnover.
Huge turnover.
Yeah, and it also keeps their member list smaller.
Yes.
Now, that doesn't include getting actually into the club.
No.
I mean, you pay $50, $40 every 6 months, whatever it is. Now you're looking at spending anywhere from $60 on the lower end to $120, $150 on the upper scale.
Yeah, depending on the club, the location, the party.
There is one club out there that has a separate club, and it's $1,600 a year membership.
Yeah, but it's nice.
And so many people do it. But it's worth it if you can afford $1,600.
Right.
But now, when you figure you're going to pay, let's just say $50, and you pay $100. Let's just go with the averages. You figure your first time at that club is going to be about $150.
Right, and two, most of those clubs that are charging you the $100 are offering some type of a meal. Right,
and BYOB, so you're not going to be, so they're kind of making their money at the door.
Yes.
They're not making it at a bar. You go to a regular nightclub, you could be popping off, if you buy drinks from 8 o'clock at night till 2 in the morning, your mind isn't thinking. Every time you pull that wallet out, you're dropping $20 for 2 drinks with the tip and everything at a nice nightclub.
Right.
Okay, so you're going to drop $200, $250.
Easy.
Drinks alone.
Yes.
That's without food. That's without even the entry fee, walking like $20 a person walking into a nightclub, or $10, whatever it is.
Or if you want to buy your friend's drink.
Or if you want to buy your friend's drink. And, or God forbid, you leave your credit card on tab. Then you get other people's drinks added to your card from the bartenders.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
You're not going to get that.
Yeah, they're not going to refund you the difference. But when you go to the club, you BYOB, so yeah, you definitely want to tip your bartenders. I mean, they wouldn't be there if there wasn't a need, and if there's a need, they are working their butts off for you.
Right.
And a lot of people still think, well, $150 is a lot of money. Well, granted, yeah, that's your first night going. But when you go back, you don't have to pay the membership fee until whatever the club deems. So now the next time you go, it's $50 cheaper. And as Russ from Club FA used to tell me, at the time we charged like $80. He goes, Tom, you can't go to Denny's and movies for under $80.
No. Tom and I went to a meet and greet, and we went out to dinner before. Regular.
We spent $60 at dinner.
We spent $60 at dinner at Ruby Tuesday.
At Ruby Tuesdays with no tip.
With no, well, we tipped, but that
Right.
didn't include the tip.
Right.
$60 just for our meals and 2 iced teas.
Right.
No alcohol, no nothing.
So then we gave a $10 tip.
Yeah.
So that's $70 before we even went to the party.
Correct.
And then we went to the party
And spent
$100.
$100.
So we spent $170 for just a regular nightclub meet and greet, and there was no play on premise, there was no buffet, there wasn't BYOB. So yeah, 170 plus we went and got a hotel because it was a 2-hour drive to the meet and greet.
So for $150, you can walk into a total on-premise swing club.
Yep, and literally just, you know, most people ask, what do you tip the bartenders there? You know, if you walk up to the bartender and say, hey, you know what, I don't want to keep tipping you, can I throw a 20 in your tip jar? They're going to be all over that in a heartbeat, because they'd rather be guaranteed a 20 than hope that you come up for 10 drinks and you give them $2 each drink.
Right.
So they'd rather take the 20 in the beginning.
Now,
If
you really
everyone
wanna make
did
them
that,
happy?
if everyone tipped a 20 in the beginning of the night and nothing else later on, they'll still take care of you, and they will make so much more money. And to you, it's $20.
Right.
So it's not that big of a deal.
Now,
It could be, I'm sorry. I'm not saying that it's not that big of a deal, but if you can afford 20, let the bartender know that you're tipping, because she'll know every time you go back, you're going to be worth $20 to her or him, and they're going to make sure that you get your drinks fast, and hopefully you never have to order your drink. They'll see you coming, and they'll have your drinks waiting for you.
Yep. Now we're going to go on to the fact is the whole video is why is swinging expensive, and people think that clubs should offer things for free. Do you know how much money it costs to run a club? Well, first off, most all of your clubs out there are going to have a First Amendment attorney on retainer,
right,
with this nice society that we've got going on right now.
At about $400 an hour.
Yes. And most people, and because we've seen it in every club that we've gone to, they say, oh my God, I just paid $100 to get in here, and look at how many people are here. These people are making money.
They're making bank.
They're making bank. What they're not thinking about is, okay, that club might be opened, let's say for instance they're only open 2 nights a week. They don't understand that for the other 5 days they're cleaning it, they're cleaning the carpets,
they're fixing all the broken stuff,
repairs.
The plumbing, the toilets are always broken at a swing club.
Yes.
It seems like it.
Yep.
And the mattresses, I mean, everything, all the shopping for the next party,
yes.
and promotions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all those images you see in promotions, those are bought and paid for.
Mm-hmm.
At probably a cost of $10 an image, and then the time to put that together.
Or the people they got to hire to do it. There's so many people that work behind the scenes in a on-premise club that most people don't realize.
Right. We had, like, what do we have? 100 couples working for us at Freedom Acres.
Yes.
And we couldn't have done that without their help.
No.
And yeah, that's a lot of people.
Plus a lot of people on payroll, and most of your clubs too are going to have security. So there's so much off the top that people don't take into consideration.
So you can't just run into a club like everyone else and count heads and say $100, $100, $100. Oh my God, they made $10,000. They did not make no $10,000.
No, they didn't.
Our electric bill alone when we ran our club was over $5,000 to $6,000 a month.
And one of the things that I always say, because it was one of the things that Russ always used to say from Freedom Acres, was people think that to open a swing club, you throw mattresses down on the ground and you hold your hand out to collect the money. It is so far from that.
No, you gotta offer the people something.
Yes.
There has to be some form of entertainment while they're looking to meet other people.
Well, hell, how much did you drop on Russ's credit card when we first started to upgrade his sound system and dance floor?
He said I spent more than his wife in a year. But we had the best club, and it's still one of the best clubs in the nation. So definitely, if you go out to California, check out clubfa.com and let them know that you saw our video and you're there because of us.
Yep.
We love that club.
So now we're not downgrading anybody or not trying to change anybody's mind about going to a club or to a meet and greet or to a party, but yes, you do have to understand that swinging can be expensive, and you've got to be willing to make that sacrifice if you want to meet quality people.
Now, another thing that like Bunny was just saying, we're not trying to talk you out of it or talk it down.
We're actually trying to talk you into it.
Right, but realize your budget. Yeah, there's people that can afford anything and everything their wishes desire. There are people that struggle to put gas in their tank and feed their kids. If you're one of the couples that have to decide on a swing club or food for your kids, buy the food for your kids. There are couples out there that when a club is open, they're there at that club every single night it's open. You don't have to do that.
No.
Go there whenever you can afford it. You'll have a lot more fun at a club than going off on your own and meeting one couple at a time.
We always used to recommend, and we still do recommend to people, if you're going to meet somebody, meet them at the club, because if for any reason you don't click, your
night's not ruined.
You have 150 other couples to meet.
On a slow night.
On a slow night.
But your night's not ruined if you meet someone at a club.
No.
Where if you meet someone and you go out to dinner with them and get drinks, you're going to spend as much as you would have spent going to the club anyways.
Or wait, you paid for that babysitter, you've already ordered your drinks waiting for dinner, and that other couple doesn't show up.
Oh my God, that happens all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
So no, you know what? Spend your money wisely. And there's so many clubs out there that offer specials.
Now, if you want to see some of the clubs me and Bunny have gone to, go to TomandBunny.com. And we actually have done videos of all the clubs that we've gone to, and except for one, because they had a liquor license.
Yes.
And we're actually going to be doing a videotape, our video recording of videotapes don't exist anymore. We're going to actually record EC Oasis here in Lafayette.
Yep.
So I'm kind of excited to do this video.
Yes. This is going to be a fun weekend.
Yep. And if you have any questions or comments, definitely let us know.
Yes.
We're just telling you what from our perspective, not the be all know all. Right.
But yeah, no, this lifestyle does offer a lot, and please don't take it an offense when we ask to make sure that you take care of the people that are taking care of you.
Right. That's everything from house parties, meet and greets, hotel parties,
the websites,
especially the websites like Kasidie.com and swinglifestyle.com. Those are two of the ones that we meet most of our people from.
Well, and I would almost suggest that everybody start new profiles too, or not new profiles, make sure their profiles are updated, because a lot of people have gone back to Facebook, and now I think that's going to be coming to an end for the lifestyle community.
With all the new rules. And make sure when you have their profiles, make full use of it. Put pictures up.
Yes. We won't even friend somebody on Facebook if they don't have pictures up. So why are we going to friend them on Kasidie or anything
anywhere else? Yeah, we want to know what you look like, just as you can see what we look like. But again, definitely pay for the sites, pay for entry in, and just understand that every time you pay, almost guarantees that you can go again, because it's like a reward, an incentive for the host to do it again.
Yes.
If they don't feel the incentive, and incentive is cash, there's no reason for them to do it.
No.
Now, if they make, and whether they make $500, $1,000, $10,000, $20,000, $100,000, it doesn't matter to you. If you pay your $20 to $100 to get in, you had a great time, they should be able to make a fortune doing it.
Well, and besides the fact that a lot of these people, this is their business. So if you're making $100,000 a year going to work Monday through Friday, why can't they make that too?
Ensuring you have a good time.
Ensuring you have a good time on your weekends.
Right, but a lot of people don't think that should happen.
No.
You know, a lot of people are in the mindset, corporate America is where you make your money. I know you personally, so
yeah,
I shouldn't have to pay you.
Right.
There's a lot of quality couples out there that even if you try to give it to them, they say no, they need to support it, so that way the club is open again the next week.
Yes.
So those are very admirable people.
Right. So with that being said, go out there, support the community, have fun, meet people, and
meet people.
And
keyword, meet people.
And live your life without limits.
Right. Don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on Twitter. Go to our Facebook, and you can find all of that on our website, TomandBunny.com.
Yes.
And we're going to have TomandBunny.com probably right above us somewhere on our headliner.
Right.
And definitely support us.
And make sure you book your travel with Tom's Trips.
Absolutely book with Tom's Trips. And that's not free either, people.
No, that'll be a whole nother video and a whole new recording. So that's Tom'sTrips.com.
Yep. So, and you can get to that from our website as well. So enjoy. Y'all have a great day. We're in the South.
So yep, you guys have a great day. We're going to go have a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Have a good one.